Hello everybody, this is the Omega Lynch, back here to show you a card game I created while using a normal deck of 52 playing cards called Iron Wall. First, you start by splitting the 52 deck of playing cards into two groups, all the red suits in one pile and all the black suits in their own pile. Once that's done, both players will take the two aces in the divided decks and place them face up with the Joker in between them. These three cards will be your cost cards, and they are what allow you to play different number of suits to the field. In order to play a suit, you will have to turn a cost card sideways to show that you have paid the cost to play that suit on the field. Higher number suits will cost more than lower suits will. Suits that are King, Queen, and Jack will need a payment of 3 cost cards, while 10, 9, and 8 will only need 2 cost cards. And finally, 7, and anything below that will only cost 1 cost card. At the start of the game, players will draw 6 cards as their starting hand. And on their second turn, they stand up their cost cards and then draw 2 cards from their deck. They pay the cost to play different number of suits on the field. Both players are only allowed 4 suits on their fields. A player loses when they have lost all 4 of their suits on their side of the field. The number on the suit not only showcases the suit's strength, but also its health. For example, if a player attacks an opponent number 10 suit with a number 5 suit, then that suit will lose 5% of its health. This is indicated by slightly turning the suit that was attacked to show that it has taken damage. If a suit is completely sideways, then that means it has been destroyed and sent to the suit zone. That's where you put your dead cards. So, just to reiterate, if the player 1 here attacks player 2's 10 suit, that suit will take 5% damage, and you tilt it slightly to indicate that it has taken damage. If that suit is completely sideways, then it's destroyed and removed from play. Number 2 suits are used as the spell/trap cards of the game. They can be used one of 3 ways. You can use it to inflict 2% damage on 2 of your opponent's suits, heal damage to one of your own suits, or use it to stand up one of your cost cards so you can play another suit. Keep in mind you will only be able to stand up 1 cost card. You do not need to pay a cost to use number 2 suits. However, once it is used, it is sent to the suit zone. Remember, number 2 suits abilities can only be used once. At least until you draw another one. Then you can use one of the number 2 suits abilities again, but you can only use one of said abilities, and the card becomes inactive after that. There is no hand size limit, and also the game keeps going even if you run out of cards to draw. It only ends when all 4 of your suits on your side of the field are destroyed. Suits can only attack once per turn. Now let's see how an actual game of Iron Wall is played. In an actual game, you will keep your cards hidden from your opponent. In this round, player 2, which is this one, will pay 2 cost cards to summon number 8 suit to the field. Their turn will end. Now, player 1 will pay 1 cost card, summon number 4, and pay 2 more, get number 9 on the field. It should be noted that suits cannot attack new suits that have been summoned to the field cannot attack right away. They have to wait until their second turn to attack. Now that player 1 has made their move, it will go back to player 2, who will draw 2 new cards and set their cost cards back to normal. They will pay the cost again, this time 3, summoning a jack to the field. And since that jack has just been summoned, it cannot attack till the second turn. However, player 2 can attack with number 8. And they'll attack number 4. And since 8 is higher, 4 is automatically destroyed and placed in the suit zone. Now it's player 1's turn again. Now they'll draw 2 new cards. They'll reset their cost cards. And they'll use the number 2 suit to inflict 2% damage onto their opponents. So we'll tilt them slightly to indicate they have been taking damage. Next, see the player will turn 1 suit to summon number 6 to the field, and get another 6 onto the field. Since these have been summoned, they cannot attack. And now the turn will end, and we'll go back to player 2. Player 2 will draw 2 new cards, reset their cost cards, and they will just repeat the same process over again until one side loses all 4 of the suits on their side of the field. And that's how you play the playing card game Iron Wall. If the game sounds similar to Magic the Gathering, that's because I wanted to create a battle card game with a 52 deck of playing cards, and I used Magic the Gathering as inspiration. If you want to see other playing card games that I've made, I will leave links below. Remember, if you like my content, subscribe and share my videos. You can also support me by buying one of my books. I will try to leave a link below. And if I don't, plenty of videos have links. Thanks for watching, and I will leave you with the rules for the game. Also, don't be afraid to pop by my BitChute channel. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you later.